People are like, who is DanielleVictor? And I'm like, bitch, it's Danny with 2 N's. Am I a fashion blogger? Maybe. Am I a storyteller? For sure. Am I a badass bitch? Absolutely. So if you're smart, you'll subscribe to my channel.
Hi, how are you? Are you good? Are you good? I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Y'all sent me, I posted a video on my Instagram. Y'all sent me some shit, so I'm just gonna like try to, you know, be a good citizen of the United States of America and answer them. Skipping that. So I have a 3-year-old baby and a boyfriend of 3 years. Wants to get with me, but I say hell no. You think this is something that I should reconsider being with him over? Our relationship is pretty strong and we talked about this a few times, but always end up disagreeing over it. What do you think? Was it because you don't want kids ever again, or because you just don't want kids with him? Because if you want kids, but you just don't want kids with him, you should probably not be in that relationship, girl. You know what I'm saying? You probably shouldn't be in that. That was a very confusing question. I need more details. Skipping that. You know what? I don't even feel like answering questions tonight. I feel like I just want to like talk to y'all about how I'm feeling. I don't know what's going on with me. The past like 4 or 5 days I've just been like in this kind of like, not sadness, like I wouldn't call it sadness. It's just kind of like a feeling of like, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like it's like a state where like I don't even know. I don't even know what to call the feelings that I'm having. I'm getting a lot of sleep. I don't think I'm being as productive as I could be, considering there's like so much I can do on my computer and with my camera and everything else in between. So I feel like I'm kind of letting myself down in that degree, and I don't know if it's because I'm like, yeah, well, I'm gonna be home tomorrow too, and that's like a terrible attitude to have like in times like this, because it's not like what I should be doing or how I should be behaving. What? Danielle, what the fuck were you just saying? But I guess I'm thinking of like, I saw this picture of an old lady who's no more than like 5 foot. She's wearing a black long trench coat and she was like hunched over. And there was like no groceries left on the shelf. And I just thought how sad that was. Then I thought about all the people that, you know, work, like single moms that go to work and they hustle for all their kids, and now they don't have a job to go to because the shit is going down. And then after the shit goes down, like, are they still gonna have a job? Because all these companies are probably gonna be feeling the wrath of like being out of business for however long this takes, and it just makes me sad. All the kids that aren't going to school and getting like the normal education that you would get at this time, because you're in class and you're making new friends in the playground and you have recess and all these things that are supposed to be happening aren't happening for people that it should be happening to. And there's nothing I can do about it. There's nothing you can probably do about it. We just are sitting here and we're waiting for news or updates. And I think I'm like an empath, and I just can feel everybody else's like worry and pain and sadness, like even people I've never met. So I feel like for the last couple of days I've just been feeling that. I don't know why it was so sad. I kind of wish I was with my family. I know I heard a little rumor that they're going to be grounding planes, and even if they weren't grounding planes, I'd be a little too scared to go to an airport because it's filled with germs. And I had asthma when I was a kid, so I don't want to, you know, put myself at higher risk. So that's why I haven't really left the house. And I think that's another thing, like I stay home a lot. Like I don't go to the club. I rarely go out. But when your freedom is kind of stripped of like the choice of whether or not you want to do something, you feel it more. Like staying at home when I love to stay home is different than staying home when I have to stay home, if that makes sense to anybody. And like it's fun to joke and be like, well, you know, haven't had sex in almost 8 months. It's gonna be like a whole year or 2 years now. Like it's fun to joke about that, but like I'm like trying to like get a husband and have children. Like I don't want to live my life without having kids. And now that I've been in this quarantine, I'm like, is this not something I'm gonna have in my life? Makes me sad. I thought I'd be able to like come on here and like smoke a joint, like fucking pop some jokes, reading people's questions, but like the past two nights I just haven't been able to get myself to be in like the upbeat, happy mood that I'm usually in, because I feel like I'm just feeling everybody's worry and stress, and you know, no one's really having that deep of a conversation about it. Because what are we supposed to talk about? What are we supposed to say? I don't know. But anyways, I'm probably not gonna film tomorrow. I'm gonna give myself like one more day to kind of process everything that I'm feeling like in my heart and in my head. And then I'll go back to the regular schedule program. But I figured I just want to document how I was feeling in this moment, because maybe some of you guys are feeling it too. And for anybody who lost their job or doesn't know how they're going to pay their rent, or is feeling like their back is against the wall, that's exactly how I felt when I moved out here and I was on the internet begging people for money. And although you feel like the walls are closing in and nothing's going to work out for you and you're going to be hopeless and jobless and everything's going to fall apart, at some point, with a little bit of faith and a little bit of hope, nothing falls apart and everything works out the way it's supposed to. And that's just the mentality I have, because I've been in that exact same spot where the world was falling apart and the walls are caving in, and I thought, this is it. Nothing's going to get worse than this. Nothing is going to get better than this. And it got better. It always gets better. So I guess I just wanted to put the jokes aside for one day and put the humor aside for one day and just tell anybody that's watching that has cried themselves to sleep or has been stressed or worried or not praying, I suggest you pray. A lot comes with praying. Doesn't have to be to anyone in particular, just pray. And I know you feel like shit is really bad and it's not going to get better, but I'm here to tell you it does get better. And I don't know about any of this. I've never lived through like a Great Depression, or in my 31 years of life, I've never lived through an experience where people had to stay in their homes, and to protect themselves and their lives, they had to stay wherever they were and not go outside. This is the first time I'm living through this, so I don't know really how to comfort you in that degree, but I can comfort you in the sense, if you lost everything, your job, your money is dwindling, you're single, you don't have any kids yet, you feel like you have no purpose or no sense of direction, it'll all work out. And don't feel low, and don't feel sad, and don't feel like you're alone, because you're not. There's so many people out here in this world at this very moment experiencing the same thing that you're experiencing, and it's just about talking about it. It feels so good to talk about shit. It feels so good to just say whatever it is that you're feeling or bottling up or keeping inside. Just say it. Just say it. And that's what it's literally what I felt like doing tonight, because I can't get through being funny right now when I don't feel like I'm in a funny mood. So, but I still wanted to talk to you. Like, so even when I'm in a bad mood, when I'm in the worst mood ever, when I don't feel like I'm 1000% myself, I'll still come on here and tell you guys that, because I feel like a lot of people don't talk about these moments or periods of time when you're just like, no, nope, nope, no, no, no. And because we don't talk about those moments in time or those feelings that we have when we're here and we should be here or here or here, it should always be a discussion. And so many people feel like embarrassed to talk about how they're feeling or the position they are in their life. And I just want to come on here and let you guys know, don't be embarrassed. There's always going to be shit talkers and haters and people that are judging you, but the best thing in life is just to live your truth, even if on one day it's beautiful and the next day it's a hot ass fucking mess. Just live your truth. And I know a lot of people are going through it right now, and I hope in this comment section below you guys can meet other people in this comment section, and maybe you can make new friends. I know it's the internet, and the internet is a very sketchy place, but you just never know. So I hope this video helps someone somewhere feel a little bit better. I'm going to go to sleep. I'm going to pray, and I'm going to wake up and hopefully be in a better mood tomorrow. And I'm going to take tomorrow off. I'm going to do a mental day tomorrow. And then I'll be back to make you guys laugh or smile or cry or whatever it is that I do for you soon. So, I love you guys to the moon and back. Be safe. Don't be scared. Don't be sad. Don't be depressed. At some point, God has a plan for all this. And if you don't believe in God, someone that you pray to has a plan for all of this, and it will work out for you. If you have faith that it will. If you start to think negatively, those negative thoughts are going to consume your entire existence, and then your existence will be negativity, and that makes it hard to live and breathe and to feel any type of love at all. So just have faith. Okay? Just promise me that. Bye, guys.